Okay, what's up, everybody? So, Ave Satanas, hail Satan, hail yourself. Thank you for all the continued support. Make sure you like and subscribe. Leave your comments down below. I get a lot of comments on Facebook sites, but not down in the where it could help this algorithm down below in the comments section here. Okay, guys, that's the best way that you can support my work. So, I'm continuing today with my demon series of these entities that I have come in contact with, that I have been working with, that I have, okay, interacted with. And today I am going to be talking about Arachne, the spider goddess, and or also known as Sepheranz. I think I'm saying that name right. I was even, didn't even know this Sepheranz name until, I don't know, a little while ago. Not very long ago, maybe a month. And so I've known about Arachne and working with Hecate. Have been in contact with these spiders, but I'll explain how Sephiroths came into my life. Now, everything that I tell you guys has been from my perspective. What I have seen, I would never exaggerate, never bullshit you guys. I keep it 100% real with you. I can't share everything because there is power in secrecy. Understand that. Uh, Not everything's supposed to be revealed. So if you start having experiences, know that what you should share and what you shouldn't share. Maybe not share any of it. Okay. And always get permission from the god or goddess if you can share this information. All right. So working with Hakate led me into realizing like there was a bunch of spiders around me, a lot. Now, I did a video on the Children of Disobedience page. It was called the Children of Lucifer. We are now the Children of Disobedience. By the way, I'm running a contest on that page. It's an artwork competition. You have to have it in by Sunday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. And what we will do, we're going to vote on it. And then whatever artwork we like the best, we are going to use as the Children of Disobedience's logo. So get your get everything in by through me, either here or my Facebook page, Jason Summers, or the Children of Disobedience, and get them in there. And we're going to vote on by Sunday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Was Friday, I extended it, but I extended it because people might need the weekend to do it. All right, I realized. So anyway, talking about the spider goddess, I started realizing there was all these spiders around me, and it's not like I'm a dirty person, like, but I live out in the country, and out in my wood pile, we get these wood spiders. These like I don't like wolf spiders. I think they're really like this big around and flat. You guys might have seen them. Like they're really. Oh man, they are some nasty spiders. Um, that and daddy, daddy long legs. Get a lot of daddy long legs. I just had one up above my bed. I would have all of a sudden I started having ants in my kitchen, which happens from time to time. Sorry, my nose itching. It happens from time to time, but I would kill him and I would say, Lucifer, accept this offering, or Hakate, accept this offering. And then I got thinking, or like working with Arachne, accept this offering. And I was like, you know what? That might not be a great idea to kill these spiders, these bugs, ants, and then off. Like, how would you like if somebody started killing people and then offering them to you? That maybe some of you guys would like that. I don't know, but it's. I started thinking maybe this isn't a good thing to start doing, right? So I stopped, and once I stopped, I was going into the realm of where I'm working at now in the clip off the the abyss, the eighth shell, which I'm working through right now. It was like a day. One maybe 2 nights before I started working with this on this past new moon that had this vision, these dreams. I have intense dreams. I've gone over before in past videos that they're so intense that I'll have to look at my hands and my hands because if I'm not, then I realize I'm in a dream. Like it's as vivid as this, but the small details aren't there. So I go around, am I awake? Realize, yes, I'm awake. So I'm used to doing that. So I do it in my dream. Am I awake? And I'll be like, well, no, I'm asleep. And then I can learn how to control my dreams from there. These very lucid dreams, vivid dreams. My, so I stopped killing these spiders and I was like, you know what? I shouldn't kill them all like and offering them to the spider goddess Arachne like this. Then I had this experience happen. I'm woken up. Well, I've realized I'm in a dream state. This is like an astral projection experience. Okay, it's it was so strange. It was like a lucid dream and an astral projection experience, kind of at the same time. I know because if you guys have had these experiences, they are two completely different things. But this was different. This was different. I was. It was I was having this dream, astral projection, and this thing. It's big as a truck. It comes crawling up, 8 legs. It was almost like a crab. The front arms look like a crab, but it was a spider body. It's big as a Chevy 1500 pickup truck. Okay, and there were two female bodies from the torso up. One was facing this way with the spider arms. The other one was flipped like backwards, back to back, right? And was more female features with the arms, but both long hair, naked torsos. And this thing scooped me up, put me on its back, and we started going down this, I guess you could call it the abyss. It was this cavernous system and we're going really fast, like crawling up on the ceilings and stuff. Like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory when they're going down the river, right? And it was like that, except I'm riding on the back of this spider, and so I get down to the bottom of this pit, and I met Asmodeus there, and then Asmodeus, uh, I don't know if I should really get too much into this. He had me do something right? For the pact that I made. But it took me to meet Asmodeus. And then uh once it was done, I woke up back in my bed. So I started looking into what was this Arachne, right? Which I'm reading by the Temple of the Ascending Flames, this book right now. I got this book. I, I got books on Hecate, a bunch of stuff. I got a lot of Temple of Ascending Flames books that I'm a member of the Temple of Ascending Flames. I would recommend getting into it. Just be careful with the work. Everything should come out with like just be careful with dealing with that kind of stuff. All right. Know what you're getting yourself into. And I will get a lot of people say, well, have you heard of Mark Allen Smith's work? Yes, I have heard of it. I've read the first three of the Queen of Hell series. I've read them. Okay. So, yes, that's a disclaimer. Now, with this being said, realized that I've been leaving these spiders alone, even though there'll be like a spider above my bed and it will be there. It doesn't bother me. I won't kill it and offer it to a deity. I have had a friend of mine tell me that if he's put spiders on a sandwich and eat the sandwich, and he'll have like these very hallucinant dreams. I'm not going to do that. That's a little too much for me. I'm not going to start eating spiders. uh, but to each their own, right? And Arachne, also known as the Void Weaver. Now, what I understand is that this thing is compared to a demon. Demons are like ants to this thing. They're not this to this thing. This thing is a god of gods, and demons it doesn't even think about demons. It's so above demons. As a matter of fact, it doesn't even like humans. We look at spiders and it thinks the same thing about us. That's exactly how it is. They don't like it. They wish we didn't exist. We are a nuisance to them. So already knowing that maybe this isn't a great idea to work with this creature from the abyss, and because you're really working with a energy that's very powerful that does not like you. It does not like you just because you are humans. We are a horrific disgrace in the universe. All right. And she said that she thought that we would do a lot better as a species, and we are a huge disappointment. So, yeah, not so friendly. Like when I say friendly, I'm being sarcastic. Very friendly. Now, this thing is when it weaves its web is in between different universes. Right? So this thing is the weaver of the void, meaning it's what connects the spider web that controls our realm, other realms, and how entities can shift from one to another through its web. Just like the internet, the World Wide Web connects us all together. This, where do you think that concept actually came from? These people knew about this. They know of this idea, and this is actually coming from the weaver of the void. Like the internet is a void, the space is a void. All right. And it's connected by this web, which is a trap. It's a trap. This is a soul trap. It's a soul asylum that we're living in. And the trap is that we keep reincarnating back through this life because we haven't either learned our life cycles or you die and you go towards the light. The light is actually not the way to get out of this realm. You die, go towards the light, the sun. The sun is not the way out. You got to go to the darkness. You have to go through the portal of the darkness, like the moon. Get out that way. Because if you go through the sun, you're just a soul trap and you're going right back in this thing. So I've heard that from spirits that I have talked to on the other from the other side about the light and how it's a trap and dealing with Sepheranz and it's a trap. It's so I don't know the exact way out of here, but I know that the sun and going towards the light is a trap. You don't want to go towards the light. To get out of here, you got to go through the darkness, the abyss to get out of here. So that's a work in progress, guys. Thank you guys for listening. If you've stuck around this long, I hope you got something out of this because uh, is you got to really want this to get results. If you're going into ritual and you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know what you're shooting for, the, you have to have results. If you're going into ritual and you don't know what you want out of it, it's like showing up to a sporting event and not knowing what game you're playing. What's the point? All right, you got to know the game and the points and the rules to play it. It's all about getting results. I tell you guys my results and how I get my results. Now, when you buy like a grimoire from an author, understand that that was the author's way of getting these results. Solomon and his his one ring to rule all the rings. I'll get to that in a second. That is a metaphor, right? So, by the way, Solomon's ring is okay. The one ring would be how the Earth goes around the sun a year. That's a ring, and then a bigger ring. It takes like what is it? 5,000 some years for a an eon to go by, an age, and then there's 12 ages. in a great year, that great year is the one ring that rules them all the other rings, the circles of the universe, how they spin around. So I hope you guys understand that. If you guys want this, by the way, you got to really want it. You can't just kind of want it. You have to be willing to fast, go without sex. Guys, I'm talking about semen retention. You got to really want this if you want results. Give blood offerings and not be afraid to astral project. It can be I tell you, the first 50 times I started doing it, freaked me out and I didn't like it at all. It took a while for me to get used to that feeling of just what a strange feeling it is. Anybody's astral projecting, I think you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, if you want this, you got to really want it. Can't just kind of want it. You got to pursue it every day. All right. So thank you guys for the continued support. Obviously, Thomas, hail Satan, hail yourself. Till next time, my friends. Peace. Like and subscribe.